Alright guys, welcome back to New Borough. In today's episode, we're doing something huge. We're not just finishing the airport area. We're taking inspiration from New York's iconic stadiums and building Met's Willis Point Stadium complex, complete with an integrated subway hub, a train yard, and a park. But before we jump into that, let's quickly reflect on episode 12, where we laid the foundation for the airport and connected some key transit lines. Now with our groundwork in place, we're ready to take New Borough to the next level. So let's get started. First thing we'll work on is finishing the surrounding area, and I've been working off screen and I've been working with these UK assets, and the UK assets are pretty nice for what I wanted to do, because I wanted like single family residential around the airport. I didn't really want to do any any high density. Obviously we'll have it around the subway stations, but for the areas that just like in areas where there will be transit deserts, we just use single family, which is pretty nice. I'm probably gonna actually delete it, or not delete it, but move it somewhere that would actually be nice. I think I'll put it over here or something like that for now, because I don't really need it over here. I really don't need it over here right now, and I really think it should go somewhere over there for now, because it's kind of in my way. But the airport came out pretty nice. Just reflecting on what we did, showing you guys. We made this subway station. Also, I've been doing some work off camera, trying to tune up the station, make it a little bit more subway, if that's a word. I don't really know. I added these sound barriers so you don't really hear, or people on the subway platform don't hear the subway, and people that are on the train or on the subway tracks won't get, what is it called, overwhelmed by the highway noise. So I did that and it came out really clean, so it looks way better than what I had before. It looks way better. It looks really cool though. I love this subway station. I really do. And if anybody wants this airport dedicated to them, hit me up. We could probably work something out. I love that. I love dedicating stuff to people, so for the right reasons or not. But moving on, we will be going over here and see if we can fill up all the space up until the subway station. This entire area I will try to fill in this area too. Also, we'll be back after I finish this detailing, or not detailing, but filling in this area right here. So I've been using these I keep saying Dutch, German houses, and I feel like the US is a lot of influence from the German houses in the US. So this is what house I've been using for the most part to fill in my neighborhoods, because I feel like it fits the US vibe until we get the actual Northeast pack. So until then, I'll probably keep using these Dutch German houses. I keep saying Dutch for some reason. I don't know why. Don't actually. I just keep saying it. But these German houses look pretty nice, because I've seen these type of houses in New York. I've seen these, so they fit the character pretty well. So I'll just keep doing that. I'm gonna redesign this highway because I really want to fill in all of this area. I don't think I'm gonna be able to fill in all of this area today, but I kind of redesign this highway right now because eventually it'll get worse. It'll get worse, and I gotta redo it because all of this over here. So maybe I'll do a little bit of this because I gotta connect the grid over here too. Because it's highway right here. I think it'll pass through over here. This highway's gonna curve, and I think it's gonna cross over here, and then it's gonna go this way. And then we'll have an interchange here with this highway. Or how maybe it'll dip down, but it's gonna have an interchange right there with that highway. So this highway is gonna do the curve, bringing it up there, and that should be good. Yes sir. So how I'm about to do this is basically how I did this highway over here. We'll be making it sunken, and it will be plays on the side. Probably have to redesign this, but it shouldn't be too hard to do. I already have the right of way that I needed anyways. I just literally gotta follow this. I might have a rail line that hugs the side of it. This line right here, it will really be on the side of it, just as a constraint, and have something complicated in the area just to make it look interesting. So first step I will do is to sink this down a little bit more, because it definitely needs to be like, how say this, not too deep, but enough for trucks to pass through. Just enough to just have trucks pass through. It should be okay. 9 feet, be okay. So just to flatten all of this stuff is gonna be bridged, and this part right here, and then it'll probably have to curve and then go over this. That's how it's gonna happen. And there's gonna be a big interchange right here. Big interchange. Big interchange there. So I'm gonna bridge all of this because I'm not about to destroy it. Bridge everything. Yep, bridge that. Bridge this too. I think unless it has to go above, this might have to go. No, it can go above over here. So keep doing that. It has to go above over here. There's power lines in the way. I have to disconnect that for a second. But do the quays first, because that's kind of gonna make sure this looks pretty nice. And then we'll have some interesting exits over here too. Some very interesting exits. I'm gonna draw the rail line first, because everything kind of in the rail line and the heights of it. And that's how it is in real life. You can't really move a rail line, but you could definitely move a highway. You cannot move a highway, but you don't really want to move rail whenever it's possible. So I'm working with the heights right now. I'm gonna work with all the heights over here. I can definitely like these in as I need to, because they aren't really like main road, and I'm not saying I don't really care about it, but I could definitely lower this, so I don't have to worry about the heights being wrong and people being able to go across that territory. That's fixed. So I can lower this side to, I think this side is already lowered. I'm just trying to make sure it's a smooth transition from up to under, basically. Do this again. All right, so I'm laying the first road down. Trying to make sure I have enough space for like some entrances, so on both sides, and plus the rail line, because I have a lot to consider. And I might bring this highway up probably after this right here. The highway's going to start coming up after that. And let's drop that down. Probably gotta raise this slope a little bit more too, just so the slope isn't like progressive. You want to start sloping up a little bit more back here. Plus I can do that. I probably gotta start sloping it up immediately though, because I have to have an exit right here, because this road right here is a main road. I can start sloping that now. Could be a good height. Like higher, to be honest. Too high. There should be should suffice. And then we could just work with it as we do the exits. All right, since I'm gonna have to slope it, so this could be a bridge, right? I have to literally bring this all the way down. Literally bring this all the way down. Not bring it all the way down, but bring it down enough so when this does slope over it, it won't be too crazy. 6.6% grade should be fine. And we bridge it from now on. I have to bring this down a little bit more. Slope is kind of insane. I have to bring that down a lot more, to be honest. Dolo. That should be fine right there. That should be fine. Yeah, I can bring this one down a little bit so the slope can be good. Perfect. Make sure this is not hitting that. Oh, definitely it probably is. Head down. Yeah, it'll be okay. That should be just fine, because we're gonna have to have an interchange right here with this road, and we kind of slope over that road. All right, so I have to redesign this entire like system that I had over here, because the way the exits will work didn't depend on the grid, because the grid is kind of an area, kind of that to me. So the exit is gonna come off of here, and it's gonna go right into here, and then we're gonna have a street that comes over here. Okay, it's gonna be really complicated, but it's gonna make sense once you see the way I do it. So the exits would be right here at this, because this is a major intersection, and I kind of need this road. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't need this road. This road I don't need. I kind of need this road, and I need this road right here. This road right here is the one I need. So make that elevated, and then we have a road that comes off of here. It'll probably just move it over there or something like that. This road will be major, but it won't be too crazy major. Just merge it into there. Okay, so that's done. It's gonna be a one-way. And I still gotta consider the train line that's gonna be in this area too. The train line is gonna run right here, literally. And I gotta move this up, at least match the height over here. This needs to go down. Obviously, it needs to go down like that, but it messes up that, so I gotta fix that. The area should look like it's just you have to carve the highway out of it. You want to make it look as natural as possible, you know what I mean? And the way I do it is like make the grid first. I literally make the grid first, and then I destroy it, or destroy the grid, so I can a little more natural. By the end of this will not be looking like how it looks right now. So fix that. Put the exit. In fact, I really might do the exit right now, to be honest, just to get it out the way, because it's a one-way and it's supposed to be a one-way also. It's supposed to be a one-way. It's supposed to be 4 lanes. That should be okay. That should be great. It should be 4 lanes also, actually. Not really 4 lanes. In reality, it's supposed to be 4 lanes right here, and then 2 lanes goes off. 2 lanes go off, merge into here, and then they make it an entrance to the highway. So we do that right now. So to be 2 lanes at first, and then obviously it merges back into 1. While also still having, I'm gonna have to have 2 tracks over here, because that's how it is in real life. I think I can do it. I think I can manage manage to fit 2 tracks into there. 2 tracks can fit right there. And we take the highway and make it 1 lane after that, so it can be done merging, and then we put it into there. So make it 4 lanes, and then it's gonna be 4 lanes up until this exit over here. 4. Then I think the exit be after this bridge. The exit will be 1 more. Elevate it. Make that elevate. Yeah. Probably needs to be 4 lanes too. So this is 4 lanes. 4 lanes. 4 lanes. I have to make it not 4 lanes way earlier or something like that, because this exit is literally going to merge right into there. So that's how it's going to work. So take that one lane right here, just drop it right into there. Drop it right there. And you can just move it to tune it up a little bit, like that. That looks decent, really decent. And then we put the 2 tracks over here. I have to figure out what to do here. I have to figure that out. Maybe make it a ground level, or take away the quay over here. Yeah, take away the quay. See what that does. That does nothing. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Take away the quay on the side too. Oh, never mind. It doesn't even matter the quay. I think it's the elevated portion. That's why. I think it's because of the elevated portion. And I think the best way I can go about that is to use smaller roads, I guess. Yeah, put 2 tracks in between that. I have to curve it a little bit, but it can work. I'll figure it out. But this is how the exit is gonna look. That's how the compactness of the interchanges will be in the area. All right, so been working, put some buildings down, parking lots, and I have to connect this highway and this highway. So I'm gonna try to give myself more space, because I kind of like a cemetery over here, if that's possible. Pull this over. This is gonna be like hug that, and this is gonna hug this. It's gonna hug that. So yeah, like that, and then curve it like there or something like that. And I'm gonna connect this interchange, I think, right now, because I think I could do it right now. I don't think I need anything else. Maybe smooth the land out, because I really don't need the land to be like that. And plus I have to worry about interchange right here, because it's gonna get really complicated. So how it works, it splits off like this. 2 lanes go off, and then 1 goes over another. Let's see, it's possible. Highway. So 2 lanes come off. Lanes. Elevated above. Elevated above. Like that. Elevated like that. Probably curve it right there. Wrong tool. Not me to do that. So curve. I'm trying to make it meet up with this land over here, because that's what I really need. Yeah, maybe okay. That's fine. Wait a second. Yeah, I should be. So then it's gonna have to, right, this direction right here, it has to go over this direction that goes under here. So this has to be elevated over that. In turn, making it have to be higher. And I don't even know if this is possible. I don't know if I'll be able to do this, because it's at the same level once it meets up. It's literally at the same level when they meet up with that. And then I have to make a entrance and exit right here too, if it's possible. All right, so that's done. Dang, bro, I don't even know how I'm gonna make this, or I don't even know if this is possible, because this has to go over, and then the 2 lanes under this Has to go under that. Move It is gonna be my best friend today. Move It is gonna be my best friend. Put that like that. Move it over. Make that straight as possible. Just literally put that straight, and it has to be under it. So gotta make sure that it kind of a little bit. See that? Because it has to have the interchange right here under it. So curve it. Then it'll meet up over here with this. And then I'll just fix that myself. This has to go over. Has to go under. Yeah, kind of possible. It's not too crazy of a ask for it to do this. It's not too bad. I have to make sure this is elevated over here and truck can pass under that. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. And then I think I can get that under there. How, like, in Marvel, like engineering Marvel. This is gonna be a one-way, but this exit or entrance comes off of this road right here. In real life, there's a there's a road here that has to be elevated, but I don't have that road in mind, so I'm not gonna worry about it. So now we just ground this. If I can, yeah, I could put that on the ground. All right, so I'll clean it up a little bit better so it can have a better angles. Raise this a little bit, raise this one a little bit, and the curve, make this curve a little bit better. So now is a clean connection. All we gotta do is connect this road right here, and that's it. Well, obviously then we have to actually make it look better than what it is right now, but other than that, done with that interchange. And this is one of the more complicated interchanges too. It's not even, this is really hard. And again, it's an exit here. I forgot about that. How did I forget? It's an exit right here. All right, so it's another exit right here, and it should be easy enough to do. Should be easy enough. 3 lanes, and I'll have to do another exit and entrance over here on the other side. All right, so over here, it's a single point interchange. So I have to see if I can make that. I'm pretty sure it's possible in this game. Like this one over here has to move over. Oops, did not mean to click play. So all of these interchanges have to go into this. All of these slip roads, I should say. Yep. So that works. Literally, this is a single point interchange. Literally. Now we have some slip ones over here. We actually make the land better. Bring that off. Yeah, so we're just connect it there. Alright, so that's connected. And now we just connect this one, and then we just do the other side. This is crazy. It's literally a single point interchange. I really don't make these a lot, but it is interesting. It is very interesting. I'm about to delete this road that's here. Oopsies. Now that's done. Oopsie, not done. This is messed up. There we go. And then we just use Move It to align this with the right height. So that's our single point interchange. It looks very ugly. It looks very ugly. Disconnect these or do some traffic management. You can't turn left there. You cannot turn right there. Wait, you cannot turn right there. You can't turn left here. You can't turn right here. You can't turn. It's got to be a one-way anyways. So we just gotta make this a one-way. Just make that a one-way all the way through. Because it's supposed to be a one-way regardless. And I didn't know when I was gonna get to that and make it a one-way. But now it's a one-way. This road is done. I gotta connect this. And the reason why this exit or this entrance is here is for the streets that are over here. That's the reason why. Because they can't access this one unless they go back all the way around. So just connect this. And this road to end right here. This road to end right here. Or it'll connect it. Actually, it'll connect it to this road. If I take that back, it'll connect over here to this road. It'll connect with this road. And that is slanted for some reason. No, that's pretty okay. And then we got this big space right here that if we need it. And this road can't be a right turn. Or it can't go the other way. I have to be a road that likes to. Makes sense. And we connect this highway road up. It's connected. This highway is done. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna let that road go and bring it straight into here. Just bring it straight into there. I think that makes more sense. I'm not gonna connect this one up. I'm not gonna connect this road up. I'm not gonna connect that road up at all. Are all the interchanges done? I think I have to do this one over here. I'm taking away this road. This road's not supposed to be here anyways. Because it's not it. It has to just connect with this road over here. In fact, it's supposed to be a straight road that goes through this intersection. And I don't have that. I don't think I'm gonna put it either. I don't think I'm gonna put that road either. could theoretically. I theoretically could. I'll do it. I kind of do need it just to set the tone. So that road is there. Just to make sure we good. So I can bring this highway up and connect it up here. So I have to get rid of this road too. I have to get rid of it. I have to get rid of it. I have to get rid of it. It does not. It works, but it doesn't work. I have to get rid of that road because it's just throwing me off. Bring this one over here. Easy, easy, easy. 3 lanes, 3, and then this is 2 right here. Perfect. How's the slope on that? Horrible. It's not horrible, but it's not good either. I think I can move this up. I can move this up. Move it in this highway. This one really needs to go up though. I don't think it's horrible. I don't know if I'm gonna leave it. It could be improved though. Alright, so that interchange is done. The slope isn't too bad. I'm gonna leave it. Delete these roads just because they're in the way and don't really need them right now. I'll probably tune this up. Not in this episode. I don't think it's not in this episode. I won't detail this. This is just setting the tone for like when I eventually come over here and do this neighborhood. Because when I do this neighborhood, it's gonna be really, really, really good. I'll eventually extend this road over, and it'll probably meet up over here. Probably meet up over there. I have to destroy this road though, so that's okay. I'm okay with that. In favor of having this road because it just makes sense. Consolidating roads, I guess. This interchange is pretty cool though. And so this highway is mostly complete. Just gotta tune some things up, and then we're gonna move on and start doing the stadium. Alright, so next we will be doing the subway yard and this train station and connecting it to the regular subway line and fixing this because this doesn't really look that good and filling in a little bit more space. But so far I've filled in a lot of space, fixed the highway over here. Now the highway actually looks better than it did before, even though there's mad trees on it. But it still looks good. It still looks good. It works way better. I'm leaving these, main roads empty because I'm gonna put commercial on them, and I have a certain way on this avenue. Is gonna be a certain way I do it because it's on a diagonal path. Over here should be more residential, but the empty spots I left them just because I'm probably gonna be plopping them more than I will be placing them down or something like that. So next I'm gonna try to do the subway yard, and I'll keep you updated. First thing I'm gonna do, place the subway yard down. I'll put the regular subway yard to see if this fits. Does this fit in the area? It fits actually. So I need to have a back part of this subway yard also. Can't go behind that. I think I'm gonna have to move this train station over. I have to move, or not. I'm gonna have to move the train station and all the trains and all that stuff over. So this is gonna have to curve a little bit more sharp, I guess you could say. I just need space for the subway yard in between, so I have to make this. I want a little bit more space in between it, just because it will look better, and two, it'll probably function better too. And I need more space over here because I need to have the maintenance hall. The maintenance hall is it'll sit back there. Maybe it won't. I still don't have enough space. This maintenance hall, where are you gonna sit? Is it really gonna sit? I guess it might just have to sit over here. I really like the look of the subway yard and the maintenance hall being off kilter. You know what I mean? It looks cool. Where could I put it? I can extend that for a little bit further out. Even though I might have to actually delete these houses. I might have to actually delete these. I'm gonna have to delete these, unfortunately. These houses will be deleted because I need the space. I actually do need the space. One, because of the subway yard. Two, I just need the right of way. So as far as that should be fine, and then I can move the subway yard up further. If I move it up further, well, I just click play and now everything is destroyed. Yep. And this maintenance hall should be able to be tucked right over here, something like that. I can use anarchy somewhere over here, and then I could put the bus yard over here too, or a bus barn, bus depot, whatever it's called. There we go. That should be fine. Upgrade this. Also, I ain't gonna lie, I figured out how to make money in this game. A lot of money. Yeah, I could turn on a tile upkeep, but I'll still be making a lot of money. I forgot what the function is to turn it on, but I'm making a lot of money right now. I don't like the the idea of having a tile, it kind of doesn't make sense though. It's kind of counterintuitive if you really think about it. But hey, they added that to the game, I guess. So here, this is what I like to do with my subway yards. I like to curve it like this. Wait a second. This doesn't go back on it. So I'll probably have to do it from over here. Do it from over here. What's that? 90, 70 yards, 71 yards. Then we just curve it back into here. You kind of want to like consider the turning radius, because these trains, they don't make sharp turns at all. So you kind of consider that every single time you're making the yard or any type of curve. So we'll make another one, and then we have a switching track right here next to it. We'll have a switch here. So just connect to there, and then there will be a switch right here. Oh, right here should be fine, if it'll let me. We could do another switch right here too, just in case. The first switch wasn't enough. And then we just make this the same height. Is that all not at the same height? Oh, it isn't. And I'm just not realizing that. I'm just not realizing that it really wasn't at the same height. This doesn't need to be at the same height. It doesn't need to be at the same height as that. That's fine. That is fine. So basically, I put this up a little bit more, pull that back a little bit, curve that a little bit more. Oh, that's good. That's elite right there. That's very, very elite. So you can curve into there if you need to. All right, so that's connected. The next thing we have to do is connect it to the subway. That's about to be very, very complicated. So in real life, this is 4 tracks. Do I have a 4-track? I have a 4-track version of this station. I'm pretty sure I do. With side platform. I'm stupid, I do. It's literally this. No, it's not. It's literally this. No, it's not. It's this. My bad. My bad. I didn't know what I was doing for a second. So, in this station, it's 4 tracks. And you have a way to access the yard. To access the yard, it has to go over the station. I'll fix this while I'm at it. Alright, so in real life, they have the track going over the station, and that's the express track that's going over the station. So I'm gonna have to do the same thing, unfortunately. So this track is gonna go right over the station. It's gonna look very, very weird, but I think it looks pretty cool. I think it's gonna look really, really cool. So this is express track. It goes right over there, right over the station. It doesn't even need to be that high. Oh my god, that's what I didn't want to do, was delete that. I did not want to delete that. Oh, I did not want to delete that. This is more complicated than I thought it was going to be, but we're going to figure this out. I'll be back. Alright, so I have an idea how I'm going to do it. It might be, I don't know if these are too sharp of turns, but just the only way we can get in here, so I really can't complain. It's way sharper than it's supposed to be. I have to adjust accordingly. I gotta lower this anyways. Just needs to dip down further, because the tracks have to go over it. That's very, very smooth right there though. That's very, very smooth. And I gotta fix this because I saw it break and it shouldn't have broken. So that's done. I use this track. Oh, now hopefully we can curve it into there. So curve that into there. Yeah, it's turning out pretty nice. Even the subway yard is turning out pretty nice. Can't wait to see trains coming out of here. It's gonna be looking really, really cool. Perfect, perfect. Oh, this is okay. I could definitely lower this though. That does look very, very atrocious. Maybe I can like raise this. Raising it would be better. Entirely, literally just raising the entire thing. That'd be way better. Alright, now we just gotta do this side, and then we're good. I don't even know if the trains are even be spawning here or not right now. But the first part is done. Literally, all we have to do is connect these. So the express track goes over every single thing. Express track is about 52 feet, I think. 52 feet above the ground. Express track is 52 feet above the ground. And this track is, what is this called? I need a one-way. I'm surprised I'm able to pull this off. I gotta bring it over this because it's at the same height. The right track over here does not need to be any different with the heights. It could just literally be 30 feet because it's coming straight from the station over here. And it'll come straight from this track right here, this middle track, and bring it up. And as we bring it up, we have to provide switches. There's 4 tracks here, and there's a terminating track also at Metzwillis Point. Don't worry, I'll get rid of the pillars after the fact, because right now it's not really a priority for me to get rid of them because I have to actually make everything function first, you know what I mean? And this one goes directly into the station. That's crazy, everything that's about to go into the station right now. I think the terminating track dips under. I think I could just use these switches for now, at least. I think I just use those switches because the way I'm gonna do these pillars is basically how I did the pillars before over here in Victoria Borough Station. Victoria Borough Station was very like to make to say the least. Like that. Look at all those pillars. I would do the same strategy for this because everything is, you know, a different level and all that stuff. It should look good in the cinematics at the end of the video because I'm gonna put a train over here and then have it go through all of this interlocking and all that stuff. Should look really cool. All right, so I went through this, deleted all of the pillars, so I have a clean slate. Lowered this a little bit more so we can have trains seamlessly going through here and not having to worry about hitting their heads. So I gotta delete this, and literally to delete it, just gotta delete it all the way up to here. So this can go all the way from the station here to literally above. And then 2 tracks are gonna come off the right side, or it doesn't work like that actually. No, 2 tracks go off the right. Okay, here I'm gonna put this because at 30 feet on the right side they have these tracks. Right side have the tracks, and then the track ends right before the station, and then we can merge it into there because this is the express station. Makes sense though. It makes a lot of sense. Take this off, put it into there. And then on this side, we literally, that's all we do. We literally just connect it into here. And now this train yard is done. For the most part, train yard is done. Let's see. I gotta delete all the pillars again. Delete all the pillars because these pillars are mad distracting. Yeah, it looks really, really good and really, really cool. So that's done. I kind of see it in action, but I have to do this over here. So this is the next thing we have to do. The next thing is to we have to just split this in half. That's it. So we can make a portal so the subway can go underground. So I'm gonna do the subway first so it can have its right of way. Which one was it? It's this one. Was it this one? No, it's not that one. It's this one. Because it needs to be bi-directional. And then theoretically, since I can make these like the things short turn too. The trains, I can make them short turn. Or make them short turning variants of the regular line. So finally make the tunnel. And curve it. Curve it like that. The station. I hope this height is what? 60 feet. What is that? 30 feet? Oh wait, feet. That's not bad. That curve into the station. It doesn't look horrible, but it also doesn't look good. I think we can improve that slope a lot more by doing this. We gotta lower that, and I'll put like display walls here so we can make that the same level, or not the same level, but make it integrated into the grid a little bit better. Lower this. We can lower all of this, to be honest now. Hey, there we go. My thing froze. Alright, so this portal's done. Just gotta do this. So you make 2 roads, or 2-lane roads. It's gonna be the same intersection, to be honest. Same intersection. Bring this all the way up. Make it follow this road, or follow the portal. Then we put the quays on the side of the portal. And then bring this road into here. That's it. Same thing on this side. I'll use Move It to fix it up a little bit better. But it should come out pretty nice. There we go. That's perfect. That looks absolutely perfect. I can definitely slope that down a little bit better. But it's cool. For now. Look at that portal. I'm gonna fix this road up over here. This road does not look good. Really don't care about the grade over here. So fix that up. Make that a little bit look a little bit better. Perfect. 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 I think I have to do these lines again. I don't know how those nodes ended up over there. Huh. Just move that to local train. So I have to redo all of this. Basically, is what this thing is telling me. Express train. Yeah, express. Perfect. That looks so perfect, dude. That looks so perfect. Goes over the station and into here. Gotta redo this station. Maybe this station is closed for renovations or some shit. I don't know. But this looks so cool. I want to see it. I want to see it work. Hold on, I'm gonna be back with some trains going through this. All right, we saw our first train. There's gonna be a lot of trains coming out of here. We got this another 7 train over here. This train looks so cool. Going under here. Are they walking on the tracks? That's crazy. And the heights are just perfect too. The heights are so perfect. There's a 7 train going under. Look at that. Look at that. You're a local train? Okay, it's a local train. So cool. So cool. Got some more trains? Yeah, got some more trains. I don't know how many trains are gonna spawn out of here. All of these trains aren't even not even from this yard, bro. That's crazy. You definitely need to be able to assign yards in this game because this is insane to have all of these trains and you can't even assign them. Like they're wrong. These are not supposed to be over here. It's mad annoying because they get clogged up at the only place where they can actually like to the other lines, to my Victoria Borough station. Like literally gets clogged up there because trains literally are not even supposed to spawn over here, and they spawn over here because I guess it's the only yard or whatever. But you should be able to assign yards in this game. I don't know why you're not able to. That looks really cool though. So next we'll work on this subway station and train station over here. So it's gonna be like a walkway that comes from this station or the subway station across this, and it's gonna be a train station here, and then the stadium is gonna sit here, and other complexes and all that stuff is gonna sit over here too. But this looks awesome. So next I would do the subway or the train station. All right, so I started doing the train station, and the premise behind the train station is to make it 2 island platforms because you want to have capacity because it's gonna be a stadium, and the other island platform may double as a yard. So I put the station down with the custom double track unelectrified. I'm putting another one down because I need another one over here to make it quad tracked. And it's going to be kind of weird how this station is going to work. This station will not be like, it's going to come off of 2 tracks basically, and one platform may be longer than the other. This platform is going to be longer than the other one. This platform is going to be way longer than the other one. And plus I kind of avoid this node right here because I extended that node a long time out. Probably extend this one over too. So I'm gonna move this over just a tad bit. Put that right there. And then we connect it back up into the train station. Using, I guess, single tracks? I don't know. I guess we just use single tracks. We can use the both ways track. Use both ways. It makes sense. So we can have a switch there. And then you could come out one more and then have it curve into there like that, because that's gonna come off of there. And then we go on, this is gonna be elevated actually, or this is gonna be, actually I have to disconnect this right now. Let me disconnect that right now because it has to go over this road. It can't be running along it, unfortunately, because we have to have another station right here at, what's the name? What is this called? I forgot. It's gonna be like Washington Main Street, but Kensington. It's called Kensington Main Street. So it's gonna be right here. Actually, it's actually gonna be right here. I might have to curve this over here a little bit more because the station is gonna be elevated. I'm gonna have to curve this line a little bit more. So how do you do that? There's a yard that goes right here. So I have to curve it from this road right here. Double track, and then come on, here we go. Bring it over. Use this. Here we go. It's gonna sit. The train station is gonna sit right here. So I gotta curve it a little bit more. Gotta make it sit there. Right there should be fine. Then we have to connect this track over here. I think I'll just go with the 2 tracks instead of literally trying to connect it with one. Each one. Connect it like this. Before it gets to the road, I'll connect it. Use move it to level it out. And we use move it to extend this node out so it can have a smooth going into the station. Use move it to make the line cross over a little bit more smooth. Where these rocks come from? That's perfect. Perfect. It's gonna look kind of weird. Let me see if I can move this over just a tad bit. That should be okay. I gotta move this up a little bit more then, if that's the case. Oopsies. This track over here needs to be up a little bit. I think that should be a fine connection. Then we bring it over this bridge and make this on an embankment, I would say. We'll definitely make this a bridge though. That is absolutely perfect. I just gotta work with the nodes to make it a little bit better. Perfect. I just gotta work with the heights of this road. And all I gotta do is just drop this down. Just drop that down. Drop this one down also. I have to do this one more time. Let out a little bit more. There we go. We'll work with the height a little bit better. The height is kind of off to me, but I don't think I can work with it because it's definitely going to be messed up if I do. So I'm just going to leave it like that for now. And I'm not going to do the station right now, but I will connect it back up. And I will do canopy. So I'll do that real quick. And once I finish the train station, I'll come back and show you guys what I did. Right back. All right, so I started doing a walkway that goes over. This walkway is going to go over the subway yard. Everything is going to come into this complex over here where the stadium is, the park, all of that stuff. So, and on the airport, in all of these empty lots that you guys see, and the reason why they're empty is because I have to go into basically detail all of these interchanges. And to do that, I have to do each block individually, and it takes a lot of time. So I'm just gonna go do all the big projects, and then once I get all the big projects out the way, then I come down, clean it up, and then. But so far, all I have to do is do this walkway, and once I do the walkway over the train station and the subway yard, then we get to do the stadium. All right, so I've been trying to get this pathway. I came up with a couple ideas. It's kind of wonky, I know, but it kind of is in real life, and I have to make it wonky here. So I might connect it to this 3rd level and have them be able to only go downstairs to cross over to the other tracks, because that's the only way it can make sense for this walkway to even be like this. Don't worry about the height. I have to literally like go into terrain and manipulate it so it can look a little bit better. But the only way is to actually send these people up here and then have them go downstairs to get out, or either go downstairs to cross over to these other platforms. And a secret thing I've been working on is these modern architecture props, and it kind of look cool. I'm not gonna lie to you, it actually looks cool. Have an escalator there, so mixing that in a little bit, it actually works pretty well. You got space on the platform for people to walk by if they really want to, stuff like that. And these express trains are expressing right now. I kind of love that. But yeah, let me connect this to here with invisible paths and however way I can do it, and we'll see where we're at. So I am very close to finishing this, and this is how it's coming out. So basically what I had done was went into here, get some props, and the people are going to walk through here, under, and then over, and then end up at the station, or well, there's another entrance, I would say. It's another entrance to the station, and they could either go up these escalators or go up this escalator too. I have to fix this and turn it, actually, because it's not supposed to be like that. Oh no, I don't have to turn it. I have to just bring it down a little bit lower. That's it. To this level right here. We should be good. Yes, sir, we are. Now I just gotta move this over just one more time. If I can select it, that would be nice. That would be good right there. Although I do have to move it back just a tad bit so it can be behind. That's way better. And then I can put some concrete or a cube. Actually, I'll use a cube. I haven't used those in a while. And then use a cube, fill in the gaps, and then we have our walkway. Complicated, but it works. And then I have to draw the invisible paths so it can look how it's supposed to. So draw these cubes, and we're good. Look at that. I gotta bring this down lower. I have the luxury to bring it down lower if I really need to, because I really want this to be synced with the ground. So that should be good right there. That should be great. That should be great. Now we do this side, and then we fill in all the gaps that surround it. And then this station complex is complete, and then I can start on the stadium. Again, putting the finishing touches on the train station. I did a little complex over here, so I can have a grand entrance into the park and the stadium. I'm trying to figure out how that stadium's gonna look. And I haven't even done any preliminary work on it. We're just gonna freestyle it. But this train station, oh my god, everything in this episode has just been pretty crazy. But I'm almost done with this. This is the first part of the episode. The second part is the stadium, so hopefully we can get that done. Right, so the train station is connected. We have all of that connected. Now we can finally get started on the stadium and the outline of it. And I give you an overview of what I did so far. So I made these into a little complex. This is like Kensington Park complex for people that want to get on the train, go to the stadium. So in the future, hopefully we can actually get people going to the stadium. That would be so cool. That would actually be really cool. In large crowds and stuff like that. I want to see that actually. But all of this subway station and this train station is actually connected. So that's actually what I wanted to do. The stadium's gonna sit right here where you see this baseball field, and I'm gonna have the highway hug the outside of it. So it would probably be on this outfield wall or something like that. But we're gonna see where we go with this stadium and the construction of it. But let's get started. I'm gonna try to make the stadium like City Field. I'm gonna try my hardest. We'll get the same, but I'm laying the first stand down, and here we go. Here I'm creating the stands, the second level. So I have to do this outfield wall. It's probably gonna have to be really flat. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get the giant apple that's literally inside of the park, but this is coming out pretty nice. This is gonna be the stands right over here. I feel like I should put something in front of these or make these a little bit higher for some reason. I think I might make these a little bit higher and then put a wall so I can make the stadium seem like you can't go in there or onto the field of play. So, and plus we have new walls inside the game. That might make this a cool thing. I think I might elevate that just a little bit, or maybe I don't have to elevate it. Maybe I can just put the walls down. But yeah, I'm going through trial and error right now. There's not really a lot of curves in the stadium, only around home base. So every part of the rest of the stadium, I don't really have to use curves. I just literally have to use it behind home base. That's it. So I'm using this elementary school prop as press box for this side. It's definitely gonna be one behind home plate. But this is like maybe for like major networks or whatever. I call that at MLB network over there in City Field. I kind of want to keep up with that theme. I'm gonna move that back, move this up just a tad bit, just so I can get that out the way. But yeah, that's just like a press box. I'll probably change the color of it so it's a little bit more muted. But yeah, and I'm putting the stands over it. And under here should be concessions and all that stuff. Side wall should be pretty cool too. I'm gonna do the second row, and then we'll move over to the right side and probably do home plate last on the lower bowl before we get to the second floor or the second level. I'm using this move it tool, right? And one thing that's kind of helping me right now is rotating it in place, because sometimes I don't get the right rotation, and all I gotta do is just move it over like that. It's really easy. So this is streamlining the process a lot more than how it was before. Should be. Then I see what I can do right here. I think I may leave that. But look at those stands. Those look pretty cool. That looks really cool. And then we can put the floor or something like that under it, and then we can figure out what to do next. Dang, that looks cool, bro. I can't wait to do this third level. All right, so I lowered this, right? So I can stack these stands on top of each other way better. Because if I would have had, I'm trying to make the second level the same all around just to make it uniform. So once I do the pathing and all that stuff, is all at the same level. I don't have to worry about anything. Or not path. I probably won't do any paths on this because I don't think I'll do that. But I just want to make it uniform just so it can look the same. So this second level over here will be as high as that. Because it could, actually, should I make these stands shorter over here? Should I make those stands shorter? Nah, because the space on the left on these left stands over here should definitely line up, and that's the goal. So I'll just raise this side to right here, and that should be okay. Is that too high for a second level, or do you want it a little bit lower? If you're on the second level, do you want this lower, or should I just go shorter on it? I think I should just go shorter on the stands, actually. I think I'll just go shorter on the stands. If I don't really feel like deleting these, so I'm just gonna literally lower them into the ground. I don't feel like deleting them, so I'm just gonna lower them. That should be fine right there. I don't feel like lowering them. And then in turn, I can lower this and all of the stands that are in the area also. If I lower that, I should probably lower these stands too. I feel like that's what I think I should do. We want to grab these too, so I can shorten all of this stuff. Or lower these stands. I could pull these forward, right? Pull these forward, bring this down, something like that, or raise it. If I raise it, then that's worse. But if I lower it, that should be okay. And I can move this over just a tad bit. No, can't really move it over. It's just gonna have to be a little bit of dead space over here. Maybe move this over. Maybe move this over. We'll see. I gotta move this down anyways. All of these things I have to move down because I want it just to have the railing. So enough that be the same height all around. It is the same height all around, which is what I wanted. So the second level should be easier to do. Or let me see if I can move these. I can move these up too. So I can move these seats up. Oh, it kind of looks weird though. If I lower them to the ground, what does that look like? Lower it to the point where you can't really see anymore. I think I just might have to go with shorter stands. I'm gonna just go with shorter stands on the second level over here. That's what I'm gonna do. Because if I keep doing that, then this is gonna keep looking weird. So I'm just gonna go shorter stands on that. Lower bowl is complete, and this is how it's coming out. Look at that. We put some dirt around the edges. Try to do that. But this is coming out pretty nice. I'm liking it so far. We got the second stand right here, or the second level. I feel like I can go lower on this level too, but it's cool. I'll let it rock. It just, I guess it depends on the seating angle. This is the default seating angle for this, so I can't really work with that. So it's probably just because of the seating angle, which is why I'm like, yeah, I could put it lower, but I'll just leave it like that. So next we're gonna do the second part of this lower bowl, and then we'll move up to the second level. Starting the second level, we already have a few stands. Look at that. Now this is starting to look like a stadium. This is actually starting to look like a stadium. This side at least. I gotta do that side, but this is starting to look like a stadium for real. Seriously. Look at the views. I would pay for this seat. I'd definitely pay for this seat. Can't wait to do the lighting. The lighting is gonna be very interesting for me to do. But starting this second level, or for the most part, third level, I think it's the last level I'm going for. No, I think I'll do one more level and that's it. I think I'll do one more level, or maybe this is the last level. Oh shoot, I gotta replace these because this is the last level. Hold up. I guess the best thing when you're doing a stadium is to literally standardize everything. Like if you standardize everything, then everything come out pretty nice. See, the second level is all of the same all the way around. And this level right here is probably gonna be the last level before I get to the highest level, which is the last level I'll do. Because I think actually it was supposed to be 2 levels right here on each side. So I want to do 2 levels on each side. This one to be 2 levels on this side too, on this right field line, and it's gonna be the highest level, which is the last level. But these all are at the same level right here, so it's nothing is like, I would say, off. And even when you're rotating it in place, it gets the same angle also, so it kind of cleans up everything else. So that's my tip when you're actually building it. I would definitely just literally move it, rotate in place, make everything the same level. If you're going to do levels in your stadiums, just literally like standardize everything. That's it. So now I finished the second level, and this is how it's coming out. I already did the second level over here, so it's not gonna be like this second level. But now I'm just gonna do the third level and the final level. Then we get to do the outside of the stadium. I don't know why I'm having an easier time doing the stadium than I was doing the train station, all of that stuff. I don't know why. This seems way easier for some reason. All right, so we finished the seating. Finally, that was the last stand I had. This is the last stand I had to put in. Gotta rotate it in place. Got a fake seat. Last thing. So this is the last stand I had to put in, and this is how it's coming out. This is how it's coming out. This is really, really cool too. Can't wait to do the lighting in the area. I got some ideas how I'm gonna do the back area back here too. It's just a lot of stuff I have planned for this. So let me see what I can do next. What is next? I feel like the outside of the stadium is going to have to be next since we did the seating. We're finished. We just got to do the seating, or not the seating, the outside of the stadium. And how I'm going to do the outside of the stadium is, I have no idea. Let's see. What buildings could we possibly use for this? What buildings can we possibly use? Are there any buildings in here could I use? I could use that. I could use that. It makes sense. It's an elementary school, but it still could be useful for what I want to do with that. That's not high enough. I want something that will take up the space back here. I want something that really will take up space. And I think it's just either one of these schools or something. These schools, they definitely do it. One of these props. One of these things. What does this look like without anything in front of it so I can actually see it? What does this look like? It looks like things can fit inside of it. It looks like it. Modern technical. No, I don't want to use that one. This would be good for like bridges and stuff back here or something like that. Up to the third level, that'd be good for that. Modern high school, I don't know. I really think this urban elementary school fits the vibe the best. I really want to use this one, and I'm probably gonna use it. I think it fits the vibe the best for what I really like want to do with the area. I think it fits. I think I'll go with it. Let's see. We could just plan it out. I think it looks the best though. And I'm about to literally make everything the same level again. That needs to be at the same level as that. It needs to be at the same level as this. The surrounding area has to be at the same level for all of this to work. This needs to be at the same level as everything else too. Perfect. So now everything at the same level, we can go crazy and put all of these down. All right, so I went with this modern university prop to wrap around the entire front. I'm gonna put some commercial and all that stuff in front of it, and then have a little plaza over here on this side or something like that. Probably like a little plaza or something, because I know I want this to be a little bit open and more inviting than just it being walled. Unless no, maybe I will do a plaza. But on this side of the neighborhood, it's definitely gonna be actually a neighborhood over here. But it's gonna have a plaza over here also. Maybe I'll just literally have the plaza over here instead of it being over here, and just have this walled up. And then have I definitely have a plaza over here because this is on the corner or whatever. It's gonna look really, really cool. The most important thing is done though. The entire layout of the stadium. That took me like 2 hours to do. But this part I'm gonna start filling in so it can look a little bit better. Be right back. Alright, so I figured out a way to actually fill in this area around the stadium, and it came out pretty nice. I gotta do a little bit more tuning. Fix these roads and such. But this area is coming out really, really nice. I'm gonna put the loading dock back here, so we can have them be able to bring stuff in and out of the stadium. So that looks cool. I'm just gonna do that real quick, and then we can move on and do the rest of the area, like the plaza and stuff like that. And then we may be done. Oh, I forgot. I gotta do the billboard, prawn, whatever it's called. I gotta do that, and also I have to do these little edges and ledges and things like that. Let's see what that looks like. All right, so I know I said I was going to do the plaza, but I just figured out a way to do the state or to do the screens and things. And so this is how I did the screen, or the screens that would be in a stadium. I think I like that. I think I like that a lot. It looks like really cool too. It looks really dominating on the stadium. It's off, I guess you could say. It's in its off state. You know what I mean? Now, I said I was doing the plaza, but I really have to do the stadium lights. But to do that, I have to go and put it to nighttime. So but there's literally no lights in here, so it's very, very dark. I'm just gonna do the lights real quick. Let's see, what lights do they have in the game? What lights do they have? Do they have actual stadium lights? Let's see, what lights do they have at the stadiums, or the stadiums that are in game? Let's see, they have a, but it's truss over there by mistake. So if you go to the parks, where's the park? And we go to the stadium over here. What lights do they have? What lights are they using? So they're using these. What are these? Light pole industrial. So they're using those, but I have to face it towards the stadium at least. So where's the light direction coming from? So is that? I'm hoping that's the right direction. It looks like it is, but we gotta light up this entire stadium. This entire stadium full of lights. So let's just keep doing this. Let's see. I'll come back to you if I have an issue. Let's see. I figured out how to light up an entire stadium in City Skylines 2. It literally works. This entire place is lit up. But what I used to light up the entire place was literally this bridge spotlight. That one has the most what is it called when something has a lot of light? Luminous? I forgot. I know it's like lumen something, but it works. I literally just put the lights on above here in the roof, and it literally lit up the entire place. This light is so strong, really strong. I don't know if I should make it any more though. I don't really think I need. The center field definitely needs more light, but look at those lights. It's really lit up in here. It really is. So now that the lights are done, we can move on and finish this plaza and then do this little park over here on the way out. But the parking lots are just gonna sit around this area, a little bit over here. In fact, it's just gonna surround the area. It's not gonna be on this side because this is gonna be the neighborhood. The stadium is almost finished. Gotta do this last thing. And this is a whole different beast. This will probably be connected to the park. I have to do the park, so I'm gonna wait to the park episode to actually finish this crossing and this road and all that stuff, because the way I would do the park is definitely gonna be different. So I think the park is gonna be in the next episode. I still gotta finish this, but I gotta really do all of these. So don't worry, all of this will be filled in at one point or another. Don't worry. But this is the last thing we have to do for the stadium, and then we're finished. We are finished. And it's been a long time coming. This is about 30 hours of footage that I've been working on this thing for 30 hours. 30 hours of footage is crazy. One of my biggest things that I've done in this game so far, bar none. I've made a stadium before, but it wasn't as intricate as this or detailed as this or anywhere close to this level. That stadium previously was okay, but this stadium right here is probably my best stadium I've ever done. I only made three, but this stadium is insane. I don't know, it's just I have never ever built anything to this scale ever. Hopefully this is not the only stadium I ever build. I hope to build another one in the next couple years of this game, because this game is definitely gonna be around for a while. I'm hoping to see a lot more stadiums, or a lot more things I could use to build stadiums. Not even just the default assets that are in the game right now though, because the default assets are pretty good. It's just I can see the future for this game, and I know for a fact that once we get custom assets, we'll definitely get some better stadium assets that we can actually use in the game. But this has been Dar. I'm gonna finish this last part, and then we can get to the cinematics of the video. And I'll show. Before that, I'll just show you a little bit of everything that we've done in this episode so far, because this is probably one of the longest episodes I've ever done and biggest episodes I've ever done. So let me just complete this park real quick, and I'll come back to you guys. All right, finish the park. Just a little modest park right here. Stadium's done. The stadium's really done. Oh my god. The yard is done. Train station is done. New subway station is done. Highway is done. Airport is done. Neighborhood surrounding the airport almost done, but that is for a different story. But airport is done, man. Oh my god, this has been a crazy process. After our airport, I'm like, yo, I kind of want to do the stadium, and I'm like, dang, if I start the stadium right after the airport, it's just like they were two big projects that I didn't think I was really going to end up finishing, but I ended up finishing them both, and we look at this area that's like, this is like most of Victoria though. This is like, I don't know, this is a crazy area right now. I know there's some gaps in it, but it will be finished. And then probably episode 20, we'll probably get a crazy city tour, just full of cinematics, full of showing off the best parts of the city, because that would be our 20th episode. I should have did that for episode 10, but I didn't do it any of this in episode 10. So I really appreciate all you guys that have been showing support lately on all my videos. I really appreciate it a lot. Hopefully you continue to support me. I'll keep pumping out these videos. The reason why I didn't upload I think I uploaded 2 videos this week. Did I upload 2 videos? If I didn't, I was trying to, but the projects are getting bigger and I probably should scale back a lot of this stuff. This episode probably could have been 3 episodes, but I really wanted to just, I'm very ambitious with when I build. So I didn't just want to build one thing, which at the start of this, it was just going to be finishing the highway. No, I just wanted to finish the airport, do the subway yard, and do the stadium. So that was the original plan for the episode, was just to do the highway, but I ended up doing the stadium in the surrounding neighborhood around the airport and doing the subway yard, which could have been all 3 episodes, but I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to actually bring this to you guys because I'm very ambitious and I really wanted to show you guys what I can do. So hopefully in the next episode I can put it out a little bit quicker. I'll probably scale back to what I did or what I would do next. Or what I'll probably do next is probably the park surrounding the stadium, the Victoria Park, was this Kensington Park or Victoria Park? I don't know, but it's gonna be a smaller episode. This episode is probably gonna be an hour long, maybe. I don't know. We'll see when I get to edit it. But here goes some cinematics. Thank you all for showing some support. Like, comment, share, give super thanks. Whatever you want to do to support me. I really appreciate you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.